Hi, welcome to Leap Taken. This is Mika, and here at Leap Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft-related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. So today, I want to talk a little bit about witchy self-care and really what that even means. I know there's books on the market. I'm seeing that's a trend, and I buy into it because I'm all things self-care, so and witchy, so I'm for it. But I just want to talk a little bit about what that really means, at least for me, how I practice witchy self-care. I'm coming to you, it was 119 degrees when I walked out my car this afternoon. I looked at the temperature and I was like, it is so ridiculously hot. It's just so hot. So, it's full moon tonight, and I know the energy is just, it feels a little reckless right now, and I don't know if anybody else is picking up. The energy just feels reckless. It could go in either direction. So I decided, okay, come in, took a nice shower first off, used my African black soap, which I find very powerful, and I used my honey pot feminine wash. Check it. If you don't know about it, check it out. That's a spiritual experience right there. Just read the label and you'll get it. Go to the honey pot website and you can read the owner's story, and she explains about it, how the ancestors came to her in a dream. So that's a whole witchy mood right there, and it works. And did my facial cleaner. So I'm coming to you, nothing, just me. It's just me, and real fresh face and clean. Put on some new little two-piece pajama set I picked up from the store, and I'm feeling really good, and I'm having a nice little vibe right now. So my husband decided to make me something really tasty. I'm not eating meat. I'm a plant-based person now, so he made like the equivalent of a margarita pizza with a portobello mushroom, not real cheese, obviously. I could have skipped on the cheese, but anyway, the point was with balsamic, glazed, the whole thing. It was delicious. So I feasted. I had a nice big old glass of water, nice ice cold water to cool me down from that shower, and saw something on TV. It feels good in here. The fan, I got the air up, central air. I live in Arizona. You die without. I don't know how people would not have central air, but have that on, and my ceiling fan too. And I'm just feeling good. And I'm just saying all this to say all these little mundane things just seem mundane. And it's like, oh, those are just comfort habits, comforting things, right? Those are witchy self-care things as well. Nourishment, everything, to me everything is, right? So just being in my space, in my home, the sacredness of it, just loving on myself and my skin, and making sure, I put shea butter on after I got out the shower, made sure I melted it in my skin real good, and it just felt good and luxurious to take care of myself, rub it on the soles of my feet, make sure they're not cracked, did a good scrub and the whole thing. And the whole time I'm just thinking of how beautiful my skin is, how rich I am, how rich and wealthy I am in love and in, health and everything else and all the other things that really count. I was thinking about that and just manifesting just more of it, more goodness in my life, and just feeling satisfied and happy and eating good and being with people I love and who I can get along with. And even if we don't get along, maybe it's a good debate and it's just entertaining. The point is just on some good vibe energy, and that's to me all about witchy self-care. Not to discredit anything else as far as what you hear in books and all that other stuff, but sometimes just take a good shower, take a nice bath, have a good meal, have a good glass of something good, glass of wine or some water in my case. But everything becomes sacred and something more when you assign it that, when you allow it to be, when you start to look at yourself as somebody sacred, something sacred, a goddess. And to me, that's how I feel. It's almost some goddess energy right now. And I'm just feeling, even though it's an overcast right now, which is a good thing where I'm at, we need an overcast. I'm looking up right now, and there's a window behind me, and I can see some clouds. And we're kind of at dusk right now here in Arizona, and it just feels like, oh, okay, everything's settling down, and it won't cool off, but everything's settling down, and I don't know, I feel good. That energy's reckless, but me and mine in my house and the way my headspace is set up, there's no recklessness here. Everything is smooth. We're just flowing with the energy. Get excited, get relaxed. Either way, whichever way I choose to go, I'm not being manipulated in any direction by the energy. I am going with the flow of it all, and that takes, that's to me witchy self-care. It takes some practice to do that, because a lot of people pick up the energy and they act accordingly. Now, earlier today, I felt the energy. I wouldn't say I reacted to it, but I felt like I was kind of being moved by it, as opposed to flowing with it, recognizing, okay, these things are happening. But I caught myself before the day got away from me, and I was able to move on with my day, run through errands, delays, all sorts of stuff that was happening, surprising events that shouldn't have happened. I forgot about a lunch meeting I had. It was the whole thing. But the point is, here I sit, having my moment, and just feeling really positive and really good about myself, about my life, my outer and my inner. And to me, that's witchy self-care. The culmination of all of that, and just the simplicity of everything, of just being and feeling good in the skin I'm in, the place I'm in, because I'm very grateful to live where I live, and the people who surround me, because I know I manifested all those things. I know those things came into being because I asked for them and I expected to receive them, and just reveling in that. So happy full moon. Get your witchy self-care on, whatever that means to you. Like I said, if it just means having a drink of something good or a nice meal, say your blessings, put your intentions out there if you so choose to, or just bask in the moon's energy and the rays, and just be today or tonight. All right, thank you for watching. Again, this is Mika with Leap Taken. Please go ahead and like the video if you've enjoyed what I talked about, and go ahead and subscribe if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate that. And if you have subscribed, again, thank you very much. All right, bye.